yeah, you're looking for a guy like Lamar. You're looking for a guy like Daniels that can wheel and deal.
Absolutely.
Throw and run. That's what we're looking for. But I think the quarterback has got to be able to throw the ball. I want to have a diverse passing game, attack coverages, attack personnel. And I think you got to have a mobile guy, an athletic guy with some arm talent that's got some mental quickness and aptitude.
I agree. It's the most important position. I mean, a good corner goes a long way too, but
Yeah, until we block down, and make the corner come up and tackle.
Hey,
I mean, you're one of the few guys that didn't get hurt. You see how many corners can play the whole season now? None. I mean, that's my biggest problem. I see these corners, as soon as they make 4 tackles in a game, they're out for the month.
Right.
Very few corners play 16, 17 games.
Right. I fit a bunch of different roles. I'm not sure how I did it, but I did whatever y'all asked. Speaking of
look at this shot, by the way. Great shot of you guys.
Wow,
that's a good one.
That's probably after one of my game-changing interceptions. How about Jon is coaching and we're playing Philly in Tampa and we can't score at all.
They can't make a yard.
Bruce
Gradkowski, the rookie quarterback's my quarterback. And it's hot, too, man. I was standing at hot. It was 128 degrees, I think.
May have been the hottest game I have ever played. It was in October, too.
I looked across the field. I thought Andy Reid was going to die. I mean, I swear to God, he was about to go down.
So I intercept McNabb, score in sometime in the first quarter. We go to halftime, whatever. It's like 7-6 or something. We've done nothing on offense. Third quarter, come out, another interception, I score a touchdown. We got 14 points on the board, and I've scored them all, okay? We get one drive, I think at the end. They come back and get ahead. We get one drive. Jon's offense isn't good enough to get us past the 40 going in.
Yeah, that was pretty good, really. I was proud we got past the 40.
And then Matt Bryant kicks a 62-yard.
Oh, the funny story is we were going to throw a Hail Mary.
Right.
And I had Matt Bryant standing next to me, and I said, "Hey, Matt, come here. Can you make this?" He said, "You got any more ideas?" I've seen enough of your sorry offense. We kicked the 62-yard field goal. I think I drank all the beer at Hooters that night after that.
Oh, you should have. All I remember is Matt Bryant getting the key to the city, and I'm like, we're not even in the game if I don't score twice. Like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Good stuff, though.
Bruce Gradkowski was our rookie quarterback. Remember, he'd be throwing up in the bathroom before the game. And 5 weeks into the season, I started throwing up in the bathroom before the game. Jesus, that was a tough time.
We had our share of quarterbacks, man. I mean,
yeah.
Why did Brad leave? I don't even remember what happened with Brad. I just remember, like, the cattle call of quarterbacks that we had after him. I mean, Gradkowski, Sims, Brian Greasy.
We had Brett Favre coming in, remember?
Right.
We had Brett Favre. He ended up going to the Jets. And, that was – Chucky really came out that night when that trade fell through. I could tell you some stories.
How close was that, Jon? How close?
Oh, it was done. I was going to bed. I was putting the scripts together for Brett Favre because I was with Brett in Green Bay. And I had talked to Bus Cook. They were going to trade him. And I don't know if the Jets came in late and offered a higher pick, which is what I think happened. Matter of fact, I know that's what happened.
Right.
But then they made it sound like Ted Thompson did not want to trade him within the conference. They didn't want him to play against the Packers that year, and we played the Packers. So, boy, I was ticked off the next day. And then, obviously, Jeff Garcia wasn't really happy with me either.
Right.
Thanks for bringing us up. It's great to be here talking about
on the Rondé Barber Show.
Oh, nostalgia. All right, let's move on then. How's this Bucs team going to do this year?
Well, they won 4 straight division titles.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do well. I think if Tritz and Wirtz come back at left tackle, they have as good an offensive line as there is in the league, perhaps Philadelphia, but they're balanced. I think Hassan Reddick's got to come in and give us an edge presence.
No doubt.
Cansey and
Could
Vita
not
Vea,
agree more.
We got to get somebody off the
Your
edge.
interior D lineman cannot lead your team in sacks.
No, I've never heard of that.
I've never heard that either. I've been saying it for years. So
I think Reddick, he didn't do anything last year with the contract, but he had 20 sacks the 2 previous years combined. Maybe he can get some cleanup sacks, perhaps.
Right.
And I think what's the linebacker's name? Dennis
Servassier.
He's got to play for us.
Got to play good. Yeah.
We got hurt underneath in coverage last year. But to me, if Reddick comes through and we can stay healthy at linebacker and these two young corners come through, the Bucs can get to the Super Bowl, man.
I agree.
I mean, they beat the hell out of Detroit last year in Detroit. They beat the hell out of Philly here in Tampa. And then they had some injuries. But I love Todd Bowles because he's mentally tough. He has no fear, none, zero. And he can handle a storm. But if they can get there with a four-man rush, mix up some coverages, not have to take a lot of crazy risks, I think the Bucs could be a real problem.
All right, quick fire here. This is really going to test you here.
All right.
Are you ready? Keyshawn, Jervicius, McCardell, or Mike Evans.
Oh, man.
You see Mike Evans practiced the other day. He looks like he's 26 years old.
I know.
11 straight 1,000-yard seasons. I'd throw in. Shit, I'd probably throw in Galloway. And take Mike Evans.
Warren Sapp or Vita Vea.
Oh, I'm taking Warren.
Oh, I love it.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to have Vita Vea, man.
Right. Rondé Barber, Antoine Winfield Jr.
Shit, I ain't even close. I ain't letting anybody for Rondé Barber. I'm not just saying it because you're sitting here. You could have played safety, corner, nickel. People don't realize you never missed a game. One day he broke his hand and he refused to miss a walkthrough. I'm like, are you out of your skull? You can't play with that. One of the toughest badasses I ever met was number 20. Now, I love Winfield. Hopefully he comes back and did what he did 2 years ago.
2 years ago, he was the best player on defense for us by far. Raymond James pirate ship or your Barstool office decor?
Ooh.
Raymond James pirate ship?
Yeah.
Gasparilla, baby.
Yeah, I'd go with that. That's
you don't like your Barstool office decor?
That's all right.
It's all right.
How about Rondé? How about Derek Brooks or Levante David?
Ooh. All right, we got some more.
I'm going to have you answer that.
You want me to save you from this, or you want to answer? Come on.
I'm taking Derek. He was different.
What?
There is no Levante without Derek. Because Derek proved that you could be an undersized guy playing outside linebacker and get it. Levante is I've told him this to his face many times. If the rules around the Pro Bowl were different, he would have made 10 Pro Bowls. But when we were playing a 4-3 defense, he was matched up statistically wise every year with guys that are now considered edge rushers. And so he never made any damn Pro Bowls. It's ridiculous. He was a stand-up linebacker with stats, trying to compare stats with a guy that's coming off the edge.
Oh, his numbers rival anybody that ever played the game.
I agree.
And he was on some bad teams here, some really bad teams.
I was on one of them with him.
And if it wasn't for him, it would have been really ugly around here.
I know.
It would have been like being out there with Gradkowski against Philly. For you guys, it would not have been good. But I love him, man.
We got more burning questions and something special for Jon when the Rondé Barber Show continues right after this.